Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? All looking forward to seeing me make a complete nut of balls up with this, I hope. So we'll see how we get on with this one. So welcome along SG 1174, and I suppose better say hello to Milton as well. Despite the fact I've been speaking to him for the past hour and a half, 2 hours. Right, so we have come back to 17 for this one. And more worryingly with seasons. So, this could be fun. And I'm not sure if anyone has seen Bullet Bill's post on Facebook, but someone has done a dodgy convert of Lone Oak and released it. And he is asking for anyone who finds out who does to let Giants know and let him know who it is, and they will sort out accordingly. He's also said if anyone's on YouTube playing it, he will report the videos, understandably, as it's theft of copyright. So we on here, if I remember what button does what, because it's a while since I've played 17. We only own the standard fields we come with on here. I have sold all of the machinery off. We have £2 million to spend on machinery and to keep us going until the first harvest. We have fields 10, 14, 15, 30 and 81 for sheep. We certainly are without, welcome along. So we need to buy the machinery to be able to do 14, 15 and 10 to start with. Which, unless I'm mistaken, are more than likely to need ploughing. So, we've got lots of mods installed on here. We'll be trying to do this as realistically as possible within the realms of how we can get on. Which is where we may fail, but we shall see. That £2,000 is not going to increase unless we're absolutely forced and have to borrow money. So we're going to have to plough fields to start with. Ploughing I know is not the most interesting of jobs. But let's see what we've got in here, what we can cover the ground with a bit more. We have a 6 Farad Dowdswell in there. Trying to stay away from the in-game ones where possible. So 6 Farad Dowdswell. We've got 9 Farad Lemken back here in 17. And the top downs we could get over the ground with. And obviously if we go to top downs we're going to need quite a large tractor to pull them with, but we'll cover the ground quickly. So let me know which ones you think we should go with there. In the way of ploughs, do we go genuine plough or the top downs? Which is obviously going to guide us on the tractor. So if we go bigger ploughs, 250, 250, 280, so we're going to need some about 350 horsepower tractor wise. So without it says top downs, what has everyone else come up with there? So obviously we're going to need tractor as well of something that size, which takes us up to this end. I think I've removed all what were private mods in here, what shouldn't be anywhere else now. Because obviously I've got some mods in here from the 17 Cornbrook series, what shouldn't really be in here. So you have some class actions in here, of the right sort of horsepower, which that one would be. We've got challenges, we have fence.
Class.
Class, yeah, okay.
The big one, 900.
Yeah.
Or the 800. It is a nice tractor for this map.
Yeah.
For the plow.
So 2 for top down, 2 for class. I can see which way this is going at the moment.
Yeah, the same. I vote the same as we vote.
Yeah. So we want a nice big top down and the class 900.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll get over the ground quickly. So we're thinking the big 950 at 410 horsepower.
Hmm?
Does that sort of sound somewhere in the realms of what we could get away with to get over the ground?
Yeah.
Wide tyres, or just standard wheels and weights? Oh yes, I did like this Axion back in 17 when it behaved itself. Let's spec that one out then to wheel weights and the 950. So we'll have that, which means we better find a weight for it. We'll have the top down to go with it. Which should be the top down 700. Do we get it with the cultivator function as well, or just the plough function? I'll just find a weight. Should have a nice big class 1 in head to go with that tractor. So we'll get the cultivator function as well to do 2 jobs at once.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of what I was thinking, 1174 for 450 extra. We won't need to buy a cultivator then. So we've got standard tyres on this because that way we could have the wheel weights. And of course going back to this one means if I press a button we can get some IC on the tractor. If I remember what button does what. No, I haven't put the geo on here. See if we can remember what button does what on here again. Should be the same as 19, but there's no telling with what happened earlier. 19 completely messed itself this afternoon with the 1.4 update. Corrupted the save game, lost all the input bindings, reset all my graphics settings and everything for some strange reason. Doesn't seem to have been a computer-wide thing. So I have got tyre sounds on here as well. And traffic, I have to remember to turn that off for the size this kit is. Yeah, I thought I got away with it, but that corrupted my test map save. I'll turn the traffic off in a moment. It's just going to be a pain in the backside. I don't think I'm the only one who's had a corrupted save game with it from looking about. Just check your graphics settings, Jack. Mine had played up. And check your monitor settings as well. Mine have done silly things. It's worth a look. Alright, so we have this to have a go with now. Let's get that traffic turned off while I remember. Sorry, it's not quite so quick to get air in this. Go into options on your game off the start menu, Jack, and have a look, see what's in there. Thought I had got GPS on here. So we should be away now. So we'll get these fields ploughed. I'll be ready to drill. What map are you playing on, Jack? And have you added any new mods in? More to the point. If this pauses on here, it's due to autosave. It's no fault of anything else. I have a feeling I haven't put in the soil textures mod again on here. To do that, what I would suggest is take a look in your log in the games folder and just see if there's any errors to do with the mod there, because that's sounding quite likely at the moment as opposed to the patch.
Especially if you've got Courseplay running.
Yeah, and as Dal has just said, especially if you've got Courseplay in there as well, because that doesn't like the patch update. You said just kept throwing up error after error. Yes, does he? Hello, GD. Are you trying to freak people out, or am I trying to freak people out tonight? Or are we both doing it? Well, we can't both freak people out, that's just got to be one of us at a time. It's not fair otherwise. So we're on 6-day seasons on here. Oh, don't get me started on Yeti and updating pictures this week. And thumbnails and things. I took 4 goes last night to update the thumbnail for this stream tonight. Sunday night kept changing it back to the previous stream titles. So we're going to be running at ×5 for doing this. As soon as we've got to a point where we'll be able to, we may look at getting livestock. We've got a fair selection of mods in here for various things. Do have the lower animal prices mod in here. I've got the table manners mod for livestock as well, so we don't have to clear it up all the time. I've never known animals be as messy as what they are in game. Let's see how we get on with this and how the stream goes tonight as to how often we do this one. Yeah, I do like the West Coast 1174. Yeah, 3 of us were talking after my stream last night, try to work out what the best one was to go on, and this seemed to fit all the or tick all the boxes. This is the first map I ever played with Seasons on console as well. Probably had a lot of hours on this one. Between this and CPF, I think they're probably 2 of the biggest ones I've done in 17. Yeah, it is without. Set up perfectly for it. Keep pressing the button. I've got the GPS set on in 19 at the moment to try and turn it on. Also have to remember 17, if you haven't got the steering wheel straight, offsets the GPS slightly. I have got it set narrower than what the machine is though, which should help. We'll try to do this with the minimum amount of machinery we can. I have got TARDIS teleport on here, but we're going to try not to use it. It occasionally messes up machines, stops them from working properly. I think this might have been the first map I played on PC. So I started on PC and console with 17. Yeah, I said at the start of the stream about that, I'd seen BB's post. I know he said if he sees anyone playing it on YouTube, he'll report them for being copyrighted material. I don't blame him. Hello William, how are we doing? Hey Stephen, how are we doing tonight? I did think about doing Sandy Bay, but then I remembered it's not exactly seasons friendly on all fields, shall we say. I'm good, thanks, William. Why are you not good, Stephen? Have you been struck by lightning or anything, have you? I thought you'd be used to rain in Ireland. Been raining here for a couple of hours now. Okay, GD. That can't be good. 1174, considering a lot of you guys are ginger up there, you'll burn away. You're worse than vampires in the sunlight, ginger people. Certainly a quick way to get over the field with this, quicker than the actual plough would have been. So this is the same person's Axia 900 as we have in 19, or at least the genuine one off the mod hub. Not the earlier convert we got on 19. So have to sort out what drill we're going to get next once we've got these fields done. So the Vard set as the usual driller choice when we get fields like this. We'll have a look what else is in there, because obviously we've got this tractor we can pull it with. This tractor is capable of doing everything. wouldn't have thought so. 1174. Not, at least not to start with, because obviously the money we've got up there is all the money we're going to have. That's to set everything up with, and we may have to buy another grass field yet. So we got that one, the sheep go in, and the small one up the cow farm at the moment. If we do cows, we'll need some more. We've still got quite a bit of machinery to buy yet as well. And harvest is a long way off. Probably be one man for now without. Which is where it's going to help if we've got these bigger bits of kit. Because you know helpers aren't cheap with seasons. So livestock wise, what do you think we should do? Sheep or cows? If you know wool is a good earner with seasons.
Sheep.
Sheep?
Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have got the buy bales mod in if we want to get going sooner.
Yeah. You can make more money with sheep than with cows. On
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah, we can look at getting some sheep and getting that all set up.
Yeah.
Buy some bales in to do that. Just get these last couple of done, then we can do the headlands on there. That's this field ready to go. We've got two more to do yet. Got fertiliser to put on the grass field, or fields if we get another one. We have a combine to buy, a drill to buy, a sprayer or spreader, whichever we can go with. I do have a rather nice sprayer mod or two in here. This map has been out for a very long time, Daniel, given it's FS17 and the west coast. Should be on the mold hub for 17. That's where I got it from over a year ago. Ah, you finally caught up then, Daniel. Definitely isn't 19 tonight. Hi Dan, how are you doing? Yeah, one of my favourite maps from 17 as well. That's what we're doing up. Ooh, that seems a long time without. That would work well. have to look through the crops and remind ourselves what can be drilled when and where on here. I'm thinking a mix of sort of wheat, barleys, canola, that sort of thing to start with. It's plenty early enough to be drilling yet on here with the soil temperatures. For the people who have played 17 out there, we need to think about what combines we can go with, so upwards to suggestions. We've got a few in here. And a lot of us know what combine mods are out in 17. And I do have the Lexions on here in the mod pack what can do grass seed. If you want to go with something different. But they are expensive. Yeah, those Lexions for modding were good. I've also got Dominators in here, New Holland CR990. John Deere combines in here. Hi Farm Life, how are we doing? Good, thanks. Haven't got that one. Let's have a look. I'll show you what combines I've got and you have a think about what we're going to look at. So obviously we've got all the in-game ones. TX34, the modding welt Lexions from 740s, 760s. Got the pack with grass seed and the pack without. Got the Dominator 118, 88, Lexion 400, which isn't exactly a brilliant mod. The Mega, which is the Mega edit I've got. The Deutz Combine, John Deere's, those TCs aren't brilliant. 870 and 990, which is quite a decent mod actually, the 990. The 8070 didn't really ought to be in here still. The 990 is okay. If we had the 8070 you'd see why I said it didn't ought to still be in here. Because of my computer settings it looks absolutely awful. Okay, so one for 990. No, I kept them down. I've got them all on the memory stick. I've also got a PS4 with all the save games on still what I had on there. Case 118 or 990. Without. Yeah, I bought extremely large memory stick and stuffed everything on just in case I want to go back to it. Deleted the save games I weren't overly fond of, but kept the others. So you need to have a look at drills as well. Not got too many mod ones of them in. We've got plenty of horsepower here to pull a drill with. Which leads me towards Vardastat or Horsch. Can we get that far? Just over 400 horsepower here, farm life. Hey Rabbit Man, how are we doing? Are you about to say something, Dal?
Yeah, I was about to say, Milton, check your PMs that we can't talk about it on stream. Talk
Okay.
about it afterwards.
Yeah, I'm going to see it. So.
See you later on, Gav.
Okay.
What to say, it's happened again.
Yeah.
Sorry?
All I can say, it's happened again.
Back again.
Right.
I know what, hold on.
Wait. I have to put this on push to talk now.
Now I can see PMs and that sort of thing at the moment.
You can or can't?
I can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, getting a bit wet again, Rabbit Man. Alright, so that's the first of the 3 fields done. Yep, falling over everywhere around here. Really, Dal?
Like a comedy
Yeah,
that you can just watch and laugh.
yeah. You gotta laugh, really. Yeah, Vardastat is one option. You can tramline the crops on here as well, because I've got Proceed in.
I was about to say, you're using Proceed.
Oh yes.
I can never get my head around that.
Now, you get a crash course on how to use Proceed then as well. If I can remember how to set it up. Just got to get
That's
these,
problem.
there we go. Just got to get these 2 buttons pressed just right there. Okay, this one's going to be done without GPS, because that doesn't want to do it in the same angle I want to do it at. That's the problem with GPS back then, wasn't it? I think I can get it going how I want to. Come on. got set to push 2 buttons, they don't always communicate with each other properly. There we go. Let's get that round where we want it. Don't worry about that. Proceed is easy once you get your head around it. As long as you're using a wide enough drill. 3 meters tends to play up a bit with it at times. Oh, I like the new one, Dan, because it works like the real ones do. Set your own AB line. Nothing wrong with this one. Suppose we've got some gold nuggets to remove off this footpath as well, thinking about it. I mean, if we get desperate for money, we can always do the gold nugget run on here, which is possible. Remember where most of them are on here, I think. Yeah, 3 meter drills and the Proceed weren't the best of combinations, to be fair. 4 meters just about worked well. And we get rain on the first day here. Can't say I'm surprised, Spencer. Welcome along. West Coast was a brilliant map. And I presume the stream is looking okay, because it's the first time we've streamed 17 with a new graphics card, I think. Yeah, we'll reinstate the footpath afterwards for the bobble hat wearers. As long as we reinstate it afterwards, that's all that matters. They never stick to them anyway. Something like that, 1174. Well, you'd be surprised some of the things we found on the farm near footpaths. Best leave that conversation, I think. I'll leave it to the adult imagination. Yeah, I think so, without. Right train of thought, Spencer. Wrong chat for that conversation, though. But correct train of thought to what I was getting at. Just a little bit, farm life. Yeah, that I can understand. Been a few near misses with footpaths and that sort of thing. Best one I had was RTKs when the screen, everything on the screen was spinning around the tractor icon, so I'd lost the satellites. We thought it was a temporary glitch, so we stuck the Sumo back in the ground on the crawler. Bad idea. Made some funny creaking noises. I've set the implement width slightly narrow on here. That's why the gaps look a bit narrow. Just to allow for any misses. That was a John Deere 8345 RT I was driving. From Trimble RTK. Grab that gold nugget when we're near it, that side. Yep, most definitely had that problem. That wanted to keep going straight, I want to turn. When it came onto torrential rain when I was direct drilling the field. I had to fold the drill up to be able to turn with it. Those rubber track crawlers are, well, a dry weather tool, twin tracks. Some of the 4 tracks at the corner is a bit better in wet conditions. So get this one done, then we'll have a look at getting some other kit on the farm. So that'll just leave us one more field to get ploughed then. Out the back of the yard. Still plenty of time in spring yet. Yeah, that's right, 1174. Yep, maybe the Vaderstat. So we need a drill, sprayer or spreader, probably second tractor, combine, trailer. 8 metre Vaderstat. I had to quick do some maths in my head about what we're going to be doing. So you think we go 24 metre sprayer or spreader? I'm thinking 24 probably. Just going to affect what size drill I go for. I think I've got the Baileys installed on here. Yeah, that one is here, but that might not be 20 ton anymore. That may have had a gav tweak on it. Hold a bit more. Don't know without. Probably telehandler when we get to needing one. So obviously going to need a baler. I've got something rather different in mind for that. Yeah, I've got Matt's Modern Classics DLC on there. Plus we've got the pivot stair telehandler, which I absolutely detest using. Can't use the Straw Harvest DLC on here because for some reason it's been uninstalled. So I have to get that back in. That 8 metre Vardastat actually fits quite well to 24 metre tram lines. No, not a newer one. Farm Life. I've got one limb in here. I've got the Class Scorpion in here, which is a nice telehandler. Remember right, they've got a couple of gold nuggets that side as well to grab. Yep. So get them as well. Welcome back, GD. The Master of Disaster has returned. Problem with the JCB ones, it is slow. If we went for that one. Okay, that was the wrong button to press. I'll press that one. But if we go for sheep and cow or cows, that'll have to go up there as well, which means it'll be quite a slow journey. And it'll have to run down the shop to collect bags and things as well. So it doesn't want to be too slow. Because either we do that or our other second tractor we're going to get has to have a loader on it. which to be honest wouldn't really hurt if we're only going to do sheep. Could be a cheaper option buying another tractor and a telehandler. You can see how much money we got in the top corner, Farm Life. That's got to last till harvest, and that's got to buy all the machinery. I don't want to be taking out any loans unless we're absolutely forced to. We've still got rather a lot of machinery to buy yet on here. Let's just grab those couple of nuggets from there. So those two out of the way, and then there's one over the other side we'll grab when we're over there. So we can always go on a nugget hunt if we desperately want more money. Definitely not a money cheat map. If it was going to be a money cheat map, I wouldn't be playing with seasons. This is to be played as realistically as possible, which is what I said right at the beginning of the stream. So we won't be cheating money in. If we have to get more money, we'll have to get a loan to do so. Farmyard looks rather empty at the minute. We'll soon be filling that up with a bit more kit. Certainly a quicker way to plough the fields than actually using a proper plough. $390T, maybe the $390T. I always tended to like Peter J's 399 turbo. Question is, would it be big enough for our second tractor? The second tractor's got to be big enough to do the spraying stroke spreading, any mowing we do, And that could be rather limited on that respect. Hi Kiki, how are we doing tonight? There is a possibility of a New Holland. I do have a nice little selection of New Hollands in here, actually, thinking about it. I think there's one that side of the... Nice to be done for the day. Yep, best way to end the day. Yeah, there are two more options for me. We'll go for either of them. Tell you what we'll do while I'm finishing the headlands. I'll show you what I've got in here. Tractor mod wise. We'll forget the in-game ones. Yeah, I'd done that last night again, Kiki. So we'll do the West Coast tonight. So we've got the 390T, the 5150. That's interesting. I've had absolutely no trouble with Xena when I was playing up. You've got a mod in there causing it, have you? So we've got the Fast Track 150, which is unlikely GD before you suggest it. Those fence we'll forget about because they're junk. Got the rather nice Puma with all the IC on it. The overly interactive controlled Puma, which to be fair is a really nice tractor. Small class, the Arian, various Deutz tractors. Fence, .40 series, internationals, John Deere's, and Peter J's Massey pack.
Massey.
I knew you were going to say that, Milton.
Yeah. And I'm back.
So I gather. And then we've got these T6s and T7s in here. TMs, TS, Renault, more Fence, TWs.
Ooh,
Remember, it's got to have a loader on it, quite possibly, so the TWs are out of the question.
I see.
John Deere's again. More Massey's, another John Deere. So I'll finish these headlands. You guys have a think about what we can come up with. Not that one. Go wait. So 6810 is a possibility. $7530. Okay. Remember which one it is. I've got two in here. One is better than the other. Okay, Fast Track or TM. If we do the big TM, I'll have to turn the sound down a bit from memory with that tractor. And 1090, 6810 TM. Okay. See, I'm getting a bit of a John Deere thing going on here. So I've got two 6810s in there, and I like one of them better than the other. .6810 would be big enough to do the mowing with. Yeah, that 5150 as a Pro looks good. That was the tractor I finished up with on the 17 Cornbrook series on my farm. I don't think I ever actually made it into the videos, that one. So I swapped the 11094 on there. And 5150 is the right size as well. The 6010 John Deere pack I've got on here is the 66, 68 and 6910 John Deere. So we do have a 6910 available to us as well. Which Welsh map, Dan? Is it Pemberlin you're talking about? Was that a Welsh map?
The G1 probably.
Gwenthor, was it?
Yeah, that one. Gwenthor.
Yeah, Gwenthor. So it came out towards the end of 17 from memory, didn't it?
Yeah.
Cornbrook was done on Hillside. Or V2 of it. And once more around the field. It's the first time I played it for 5-6 weeks probably, Kiki. I was doing a series on here, but I had too many problems with the map I was using in the end, unfortunately. Okay, bye Farm Life. Thanks for stopping by tonight. So we've managed to get two of our 3 fields done. Let's get this headland done this time. And it's time to go on a bit of a shopping spree. Haven't got gearbox mod installed, so I can play a bit of havoc up with some of the tractors. And for starters, the 7030 premiums do not get on with them. From past experience, it does all sorts of weird and wonderful things with them. Okay, 7530, another one for that. Evening Rob, how are we doing? That's a serious amount of hours spot on the server, Kiki. You've been slacking, Milton, even you ain't got that many hours on the server.
Jesus.
We thought you were doing well with mine. Put you to shame there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 3 or 4 of us use mine, 2 for the most part.
Yeah.
Which has got an extension on it now, that server.
Yeah.
For another
Okay.
month. So we will get as far as doing what I've talked about.
Hmm?
I don't know how I finished up 17. So I did uninstall it and reinstall it again. Right, so we need to have a bit of a shopping spree again. No, it's not, Dan. It's private server because it's one I was recording video series on. It's by invite only. So we didn't want to get him trolled because both myself and Milton put an awful lot of hours into that, building it up to how it was.
Yeah. But not 1,000 hours.
Not 1,000 hours.
No, no.
I know you put something like 100 on it in the first couple of weeks you were on there.
Yeah.
I'm on G29, Kiki. Right. Okay, so 7530 is a possibility. Certainly one I did use on here. And obviously we're going to have to get a drill as well. Well, that'll be the 19 button, not the 17. Right, tractors then. I mean, there's the Axion 800 if you want to stay class. We have the Puma is a possibility. Expensive possibility, but a very nice possibility. 5150. If you want to go with the 150 horsepower loader. See if I can find the 10 series John Deere's again. So you got that 6810. But in this little pack I've got here, we also have a 68 and 6910. Which come with some nice wide tyre options. Put a front loader on it. Or we put a front weight on it. That'll take us to 140 horsepower. That's why I put all mine on the memory stick when I installed it the first time. I wasn't even playing games in 2010. I'm also looking at our budget on here. This is only 54,600. Whereas if we went for the 7.5, we're going to be 120,000 plus by the time we spec that up to what we want. So we'll go front loader attacher, front weight, 6.9, wide tyres and standard pipe because it looks better. I've only been playing since December 16. You'll see why I've got the lent towards this one when we get down the shop. So we need a loader for this one. So we'll go loader tractor for now. Be quicker than a telehandler and cheaper. We'll go with the bigger loader of the two. We'll keep it in black. So we're going to have to get some seed bags as well. So I hope I've got the right ones in here. Yep. A couple of them for now. It's under miscellaneous, there it is. The bag lifter. So, sprayer or spreader? The sprayer I would go for, I've got these Amazon trialed, but they're quite expensive, would be the Hardy Master. And there's a reason for that. It's because it works with another mod I've got on here which also goes with these ones. And it's also quite a quick one. That's 21,500. If you went for a fertilizer spreader, we're talking this more money actually for the spreaders. So we're going to need a trialer to put the seed on. So you have the Bailey one there, the Western flat trialer, or the auto load trialer. I know which one I'm leaning towards. That would be the auto loading one, and it will become clear as to why at some point. And it's not because I want to auto load the bag, it's to do with something else I've got in mind for the series. So just go and load up what we've got down there so far. Let's give this a minute to settle itself down. Oh, you guessed 1174. Hi Austin, how are we doing? That little welder bale is fitting quite nicely with the sheep on here for hay bales. And this auto load trailer does do those bales, I believe, from memory. Better just sort something out inside this. Let's bring that back to a better position. So we get 2 bags of seed for now. Get a 3rd one as well. Should have enough then. Got 6,000 litres of seed on, that should do what we need it to. We'll drag this trailer back up the yard. Something nice about having tyre sounds again. Already knocked one roadside down there, so if we get the other one it's a bonus. Hello Nathan, how are we doing? I'm good, thanks. Right, so that's the trailer back and the seed and our second tractor. So we want to grab a combine as well, and the drill and the sprayer. So it's between the, well, got the Lexians if you want to do grass seeds, because that from memory is quite a well paying crop. Somewhere in here we have grass seed. So that's the grass seed, so you can see that's quite a decent paying crop if we've done that. But the combines are expensive, because only these ones what do grass seed start at 358,000. Then you've got to have multiple headers. Got the Dominator, Yeah, decent combine, Nathan. John Deere. Or the 990. The 990 is 375,000. A 14,500 litre grain tank. Or we have the Lexion 74750 at 358,000. Let's get the right one, it's that one. So take your pick. Lexion, so we can do grass seed or 990.
Lexion.
Lexion. What say everyone else? We share the sheep with it, Nathan. So 750 Lexion. I likes wide tyres on them and extra work lights. I get the message, Nathan. There's always one in there.
Must be bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got a map update you should be working on, Nathan? Right, we'll go with the 750. That'll do for starters. We'll find the header which does grass seed, which isn't that one. Or is it? Yes, it is. I've got. No, you're not, Nathan.
Miss the O. Let's got it.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to get rid of that one. Get rid of that change HUDs mod. I forgot that was in there. Gets confusing. I'd say that's the one which does grass seed. Check what header trails I've got, because I want an easy one. I don't want to be dealing with articulated header trailers if I can avoid it. Yeah, that one. So we'll go with 25-foot header on that. Be plenty big enough for what we're doing on here. And the 750 header which does grass seed. Cut for grass, that's the one. Right, let's knock the bank balance down a bit. Forgot about that little party trick. That suddenly launches itself forwards. You can blame me for that one entirely. Got distracted, did you, Nathan? Interesting. Why isn't that not sensing that header trailer? There we go. That's a better place for us to put the header on it. That's the one problem with this shop, is where the combine headers spawned. Trying to get them on the combines. Well, hopefully I'm relieving your boredom, Nathan. This is where there had to be a tiny bit of unrealistic header movement done. Just to be able to get on the thing. So as we've got this for doing grass, we don't actually need a mower. If no one done grass seed in 17, you'll see what I mean by that, because we don't need to mow it again now. So I have to buy another field of grass. Hoping that header and trail will behave itself as a combination. You know what happens if they don't, and they start bouncing about all over the place when you leave them parked in the shed. At least the tide's in on here, Dal.
You sure?
Yeah, I could see water on here. Bit of a standing joke that when the tide went out on Peterville for me, the water line disappeared. Had to go and reinstate it. I used to grow grass seed where I used to work. I think they still do grow it there actually. Pig to do with the combine. Well, that particular brand of combine. So we're a little way off being able to do grass seed on here. Can't really go much bigger combine on there because they won't get in the yard sensibly. That'll go in this shed. Now go and get the sprayer next. And the drill. It'll look better with the optional lights on there. I'm not surprised, Nathan. So we're going to have to buy another grass field, obviously, now. And I think the general opinion is to go sheep rather than cows, because of the potential to earn money. We also need a grain trailer, and a baler, and hay equipment. Let's remember, don't need the joystick to walk on this one. So, sewing machines, 600 Vardastat, which would sort of work. Yeah, colossal, I should think, Nathan. 9 meter, that would work as well. Got to think what works with the tramline width we're going to be doing without. The 8 meter Vardastat. So both the 8 and the 9 meter drill would work. Well, we'll go 8 then, just to keep you happy without. So that's the drill. $24, Nathan. So 8 meter works quite well for that. We're going to go with a Hardy sprayer, because that's got section control on it. I think Tedder, we're going to be following the combine, so the little one would do that. Windrowers, not the class, because that does silly things in 17 as well. We'll go with the Kuhn one. So doesn't really leave us too much now. Trialers, well, got the Baileys in here. And the big one has been tampered with. Heron trialers in there. Larrington trialers in here. The Marstons, Red Rocks, the Westons and the Stewarts. So pick your trial, there's plenty there to choose from. Larringtons, okay. One for Larringtons. Balers, as I said, you sort of worked out what we're going to be doing with that one, for something completely out of the ordinary. Stewart. How did I know you're going to say Stewart 1174? So one for Larrington, one for Stuart so far. Yeah, Marston is a bit small, that combine size we got on there. So Larringtons are 21. 250 and 22.5 grand roughly. The Stewart's are 23, 324.5 grand. Okay, we'll go for a Larrington for a change. I use the Stewart's a lot in 17. So we've got a fair bit of kit up there now to bring back, and that's before we even start doing sheep. So we'll go and grab the drill on this tractor. I need to sort the dead zone out on this. The grass equipment go up the sheep farm. We'll also have to buy another couple of grass fields down that way. Get the fertiliser on them. Make sure we're going to be getting as much money as possible back from grass seed and grass. Chop chop, Nathan. Hey Jim Bob, how you doing? So I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Question is, what would you like to see, West Coast or 19? Yeah, this is 17, Jim Bob, on the West Coast. We've got a nice selection of machinery here to get carted back now. Actually, somehow we'd take up the sheep farm with this tractor, as it's got front linkage on it. Save a couple of trips with the John Deere. We can take the tedder and the rake up there in one hit. I believe Mr. Saunders done this with his fast track the other day. Put a tedder on the front.
The rake on the back.
Yep. So get this up the sheep farm. Kendall farm wasn't an option, Nathan. Some complete lunatic made that one, didn't they? Now, who made that? So I'm thinking grassfield wise, looking at these bigger ones on this corner here. It's got 2 fields in there. 2 or 3 fields in there we could look at. So we have some money to do that. Yeah, I think the person who made Kendall's never had been kept altering things on maps, didn't he, Nathan? In 17? So, from your comments in chat, looks like you want to see me do this again tomorrow night. I need to park this shopping trolley in there. How I hate reversing this thing. You tell us, Nathan. I believe the person who's doing it would have a lot of other mods to finish converting first before he got that far, wouldn't he? That stack appearing in his opened zip files on his PC. Bring the baler up here and put in this shed on the left. I'll just get everything brought back tonight. And tomorrow night we can look at buying sheep and bales and getting set up here. That'll be the next game day then. That'll be day 2 tomorrow night. So we'll work it in that way, that every stream will be another day. I think would be the best way to do it. I like the way you say "so far," Nathan. I have a work in progress folder. It's got too many in it. I also have a folder with another name, but we won't go into that one. It's where the other mods go. Yeah, but Nathan's knee ripped all his hair out from dealing with getting Medagrove through testing.
Connection lost.
Okay. I'm presuming we're still alive. That's not my internet dropped down again. Has TeamSpeak just cut out? Okay. My internet dropped earlier tonight, so just a little bit concerned when TeamSpeak just dropped. Of course, I don't think we'd be using this tractor on this baler in real life at 400 horsepower. The baler may go bang, having this much horsepower forced through it.
Connected.
He's back.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened there. TeamSpeak just died. I didn't disconnect. I haven't tried to reconnect. It's reconnected itself.
Oh, you're breaking things.
Yeah. Always breaking things.
Must be hanging around with you pair too long then.
Not guilty.
The old Romford Rager. To be fair, that don't actually look bad combination, that big tractor on this baler. I think we might have turned GD into dribbling wreck with the sound of these tyre sounds again.
He's more a trader sound, isn't he?
Yeah. So don't worry about these little grass fields around this yard because they'd be too awkward with the Lexion, as far as I'm concerned. Looking in the top left corner for selection then. Not used to looking in the bottom right. Slightly. Get the weights back on now. Take the drill up the yard. Show why that mirror up there keep cutting out, because I set for 5 mirrors on here. Let's get a couple of bags of fertiliser as well, unless we don't bother putting fertiliser on with the drill. Do it with the sprayer instead. Yeah, when you spend a lot of time sorting Metagrove out, Nathan, you deserve a break from mapping. It's no wonder you're a bit fed up with it at the moment. Can't get into it. Especially the amount of headaches getting Metagrove out caused. I've had FPS issues today.
Yeah, you can roll back on Steam.
Yeah.
Go into properties on the game.
Hey Glamour, how are we doing? Hope I pronounced your name right over there on Twitch. In my case, it was a bit more interesting as to what had caused all my FPS drops. I'd reset my monitor refresh rates. If I put the FPS up on here, we'd see what it says 60 there. It's obviously locked at the minute. If I go and unlock it, it could be quite interesting as to what goes on here. I hit 300 on Peterville this afternoon. Sun's starting to set now on here. So what we'll do is we'll go and grab the trialer next and the sprayer. We'll do that with the John Deere and we'll leave the drill on there. Probably a bit of a wet start to tomorrow on here. Oh, I forgot this was a dolly drill. Let's go mess things up getting that out of the shed again. Oh, there's something really strange going on there, 1174. Really strange. Even mine weren't dropping that badly. Apart from a couple of those, mine dropped down to about 20. Just check your GPU hasn't messed any updates up or anything. Your GPU isn't as sort of big as mine, but that could still do it. Get the trailer back, and come back for the sprayer and just fill it up with some fertilizer down here. Good old dynamic hoses in 17 that don't connect to the right points, but good effort. I think this poor tractor would cough with this trailer on in real life on some of these slopes around here. Couple of fields to buy, get some fertilizer on the grass, get our other field ploughed. I've got 3 fields to drill. So that should keep us amused for a little while. Might be we get an extra arable field in the mix somewhere as well. We could obviously look at bigger bales for straw if we want to do that. I've got the Heston baler in here. Biggest issue with this John Deere is the wing mirrors aren't exactly brilliant on it. What's happening tomorrow then, Nathan? You wanted to see me stream again? You getting excited already? I somehow doubt it. I'm expecting some sort of sarcastic response. We're just getting excited about what other reskins Giants may put on the mod hub tomorrow. New internet? Does that mean you might actually have stable internet on servers in future?
Yeah,
Or does it just mean you're replacing the gerbil in the wheel? You don't have to extract you off any more bushes in multiplayer.
For gates.
Gates, bushes, trees out of trailers.
Yeah.
Not trailers out of trees, but trees out of trailers.
That was very interesting.
The mind still boggles as to how that happened. Yeah, I had a few comments about that one. 1174. Funnily enough. You'll notice I've been very good at not reset stuff back to the farm, because I know the reset point is next to the farm on here, which is how I used to do it when I played here. Right, we better get a tank of fertilizer. Just the one for now. That'll be a big improvement for you then. No, we can have 3 of them actually. You can now see where I obtained the images for the ones I put in 17, in 19. Shame they say 20 litres on them. I won't quite take all of the third one. You'd be better with 2 paper cups with a bit of string between them really, Nathan, wouldn't you? On the internet you've got at the moment. Just be short on this one, I think. About 50 litres from memory. Yeah, 60 litres short of emptying that. We grab that when we do the grass tomorrow. At least we ain't got to wait for the train as we're going this way. Okay, catch you later without. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Can't have you getting evils. You'll notice it, Nathan. I mean, mine ain't supposed to drop any lower than 60. Usually runs around 63 to 66, depending if I run it on Wi-Fi or cable. This new PC's got a very good Wi-Fi connection on it. 4 of the streams last week were actually by Wi-Fi because I had the cable unplugged. after a thunderstorm. I forgot to plug it back in. So that shows how stable the Wi-Fi is on the new motherboard. Because I couldn't have done that with the old one. So I think we're sort of getting there with our kit now as to what we need. Hang on, can that fit in that barn before I try and reverse it in and whack it on the top? Just. We seem to have missed it where I was last night, 1174. We got 6 mil of rain, but where I've been today, 12 miles away, got 16. Ooh, be a big difference to you then. Okay, we've still got lights on that trailer in the barn there, which is interesting. Right, let's have a look at fields. More to the point, grass fields. Because I was kind of thinking 82, 83, which we can visit. Oh look, gold nugget. I'll have that. So these would be a good size. So we'll have that one. And this one. And probably the next one down as well. That should give us 3 good fields to have a go at. For hay and grass seed. Ooh, that's not good then, Nathan. Does no one sort of help you out with that if you can't get on? I know Milton's fed my pets on the server more than once when I've been busy.
Yeah, busy.
In return for landscaping duties. Because he doesn't trust himself for that landscaping tool very much.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better, but we tend to get very big holes and hills and things before.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
No.
We'll just have this arable field in here as well. I'll just fill this corner in then for us. Just fill this little block in. And that leaves us some money for other bits and pieces. So now the fields aren't overly expensive on here. So that gives us this little corner now. This one for arable crops, the other 3 for grass. Could always grass this one as well, I suppose. And then have money to buy sheep up there. I'm getting quite good with it, 1174. So you got good taste then, Nathan. I see. Right, we're back up the yard. We'll shut these doors. Tuck the combine up for the night, or for the season. Still want that for a little while. So, what else do we need machinery wise now? We've got, well, top down for the plough, we've got drill, we've got sprayer, tedder, baler, trailer, combine. I think we're getting pretty much there with all that stuff. So we just got sheep to get, a water tanker, definitely a water tanker, pallet forks, yeah, I'll buy the water tanker now before we forget. And I'm not going to get the standard in-game one, I've got a big one in here. I don't like that little one. Somewhere in here I have this one. I'll get the big. She'll have that one. That'll keep us busy. That'll go on the big class to fill up. And obviously we're going to need a livestock trailer of some sort on here. What holds the most animals though? Probably go for that one, I think. That'll go on the John Deere. There are our last two bits of equipment. Everything else then is bales, sheep and water. Not bad, Nathan. We probably started with a bit too much money on here. I tried to decide between 1.5 or 2 million last night and I put 2 in. So we could take a bit out again after tomorrow night. We'll see how we get on. But I think that'll do us for tonight. So now getting dark on here, getting the stars above us. Getting let's just have a. So we can drill wheat, barley and canola now. They're the 3 crops I'm mainly interested in. So we can get straw off them as well to sell. Sunflowers, soybeans pay well, but we can't get straw. Same with corn. And potatoes and sugar beet take a lot of work. So we try and leave them alone for now. And obviously grass. There's a good dual purpose crop now. We've got the combine. But we'll look at maybe drilling some maybe tomorrow night, if not the night after. But for now, that's where I'm going to finish for tonight. So I'll be back with you two in a moment.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
That's okay, 1174? Thought. You see I gave you both of them there. The American one and the EU ones. So I'll pop a link to today's Peterville video in chat. But for now I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I'll be back on the West Coast tomorrow night, as it seems to be what you guys are all asking for. So I will see you then. So thanks for watching and goodbye for now.